All right, now let's take a look at some sports. Here's Gimba Umar.
Thanks indeed, Ijoma, and welcome to Sports News. African football is set to come alive as the fans await the start of the 2017 Cup of Nations. 16 teams will compete for the trophy that was last won by Côte d'Ivoire in 2015. In this report, our sports correspondent Austin Okonagwan takes a look at the competition that won't feature the Super Eagles of Nigeria.
The 2017 African Cup of Nations is the 31st edition of the biennial football competition, and host country Gabon is concluding preparations for the event. With special attention on security, Gabon is also hoping that its national team, led by the influential Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, will impress when action begins. Winners of the 2013 edition, the Super Eagles of Nigeria, missed out of the 2015 edition and failed to qualify again for the 2017 competition. Football followers in the country have blamed administrators for the failure.
I was particularly very pained, very livid about it. It was something that we could avoid. And like I said, I will take responsibility as the president of the Nigerian Football Federation.
The world will go on. Unfortunately, we're not there. Back to back, amazing. I mean, you have to start looking at the records to know when last it happened.
For the Nigeria Football Federation, not competing in Gabon is a good opportunity for the Super Eagles to monitor future opponents.
I have no doubts that we will revamp that tempo before the time comes.
As the two captains come out.
Last year's finalists, Ghana and Côte d'Ivoire, have been tipped as favourites to win this year's trophy.
There we have it. That is the Cup of Nations, the Africa Cup of Nations.
Super Eagles technical advisor Gernot Rohr says there are other teams that can create upsets.
Senegal, Côte d'Ivoire, a lot of teams, even Morocco, or why not Algeria? It's coming back, the good players. So there's not one team you can say they will win the AFCON this year.
And whether or not Gabon wins this tournament, the people are pleased to host Africa's prestigious football competition and also hoping it will bring some long-term gains. Well, that's what it is. Another Africa Cup of Nations without the Super Eagles of Nigeria. At the moment, for the NFF and football followers in the country, qualifying for the 2018 FIFA World Cup in Russia and the 2019 AFCON in Cameroon are top priorities. Austin Okonakpan, Channels Television News.
Brilliant. In the meantime, the Confederation of African Football, CAF, has cleared President of the Nigeria Football Federation, Amaju Pinnick, to contest in its executive committee elections. Pinnick will battle the incumbent and President of the Benin Republic Football Federation for the ticket in West Zone B. The election is scheduled to hold on March the 16th in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia. Chelsea boss Antonio Conte has been named the Premier League Manager of the Month for December, becoming the first coach to win the award in 3 consecutive months. Conte led Chelsea to victory in all 6 of their matches last month, the last of which completed a run of 13 wins to equal Arsenal's Premier League record of consecutive wins in one season. Liverpool's Jurgen Klopp, Manchester United's Jose Mourinho, and Mauricio Pochettino of Tottenham Hotspur were also shortlisted for the award. Manchester United striker Zlatan Ibrahimovic have been named the Premier League Player of the Month for December. The 35-year-old scored 5 times and added 3 assists in 6 appearances over the course of the month. United won 5 and drew another of those 6 games, with Ibrahimovic's league tally now up to 13 for the season, just 1 behind Diego Costa at the top of the scoring charts. Meanwhile, Zlatan's team, his teammate, of course, won goal of the month for his scorpion kick. We do remember that, of course, during United's victory over Sunderland. And that wraps it up on Sports News. It's back to you, Joma.
Power of one. The one customer.
Thanks, Gimba. U.S. President Barack Obama has awarded his Vice President Joe Biden the Presidential Medal of Freedom, the highest U.S. civilian honor. Mr. Obama praised him for his faith in his fellow Americans, his love of country, and his lifetime of service. The award comes as both men prepare to leave office when Donald Trump is inaugurated on January the 20th. Mr. Biden, however, says he plans to stay active in Democratic Party politics.
Mr. President, I am pleased to award our nation's highest civilian honor, the Presidential Medal of Freedom.
This honor is not only well beyond what I deserve, but it's a reflection of the extent and generosity of your spirit. I don't deserve this, but I know it came from the President's heart.
A very emotional Vice President Biden. And on entertainment news tonight, fast-rising singer Mr. Eazi gets into trouble with Nigerian fans. Victoria Ido will tell you why.
Here are your trending entertainment stories. American-based Nigerian Instagram sensation Oluwatobi Onibatedo, who created the comic character Mama Tobi, has revealed that he received inspiration for the character by fashioning her after his real mom. The United States Marine, who also goes by the moniker Oluwakaponiski, revealed this on the Spotlight segment of our entertainment news program.
Simple. Mama Tobi is my mom. You know, she's my, first of all, my mom, and then also every African mom, every African, mother. So I just came up with an idea. You know what? Let me even act like my mom. And then I did one or two videos, and it went viral, and people just started calling me like, yo, I just saw your video at this place. I just saw your video on this thing.
2016 Eddie's Next Rated Award winner, Mr. Eazi, courts controversy on social media after the singer, who was obviously seeking attention for his Accra to Lagos mixtape. And I quote, "Ghana's influence on Nigeria's music cannot be overemphasized," end of quote. He immediately began to trend on Nigerian social media, with many criticizing him. He has since apologized. And finally, top Nigerian entertainers, including Tim Meyer, Davido, Kiss Daniels, Ron Town, and many others, thrill fans at the Okochiri Beach Peace Concert in Rivers State. The event also provided a platform for some old raves, including Africa China, Black Solo, and Melon Spicy, to perform their old tunes. And that's all on the entertainment news. It's back to the news at 10.
Thanks a lot, Victoria. And the main news again. Religious leaders and elder statesmen led by former military leader General Abdulsalami Abubakar today called for a halt to the killings in southern Kaduna. The leaders who met with the Kaduna state governor called on all parties in the crisis to sheath their swords. That's the news at 10 tonight. Thanks a lot for staying with us. I'm Ijoma Kunyato. Do have a great weekend. Good night.